Alright guys, so today I woke up like usual 4:30 in the morning, and recently it started to get easy. I've been waking up early for months and months and months, and it started to get fucking easy. And here's the thing in life, no matter how hard, there's something that you do every single day, how uncomfortable, it's always gonna get easy. You're always gonna adapt to it and get used to it, and it's gonna become easy. So most of you guys are not developing in life simply because you just don't stick when it's hard. You just don't continue doing what it's hard to the point where it just becomes easy and just becomes the norm. And then you can just add a little bit more, and that a little bit more, that limit, it's gonna be the norm again. And then you just add more, and then you just add more and more and more. But the problem is, I remember, when I was just starting to make money, I always had tasks that I had to do, but I was always just, giving them for later. I was like, shit, should I do these things? I'll just do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow, and I'll do it tomorrow. So it's like, if you actually wanted it bad enough, you would do other things right fucking now, bro. You would not tell to yourself, I'll start that, I'll take action over that, I'll do that task, later. Like, you would actually fucking do it right now, right? So the real question is like, how bad do you fucking want it, bro? Because if you wanted it as bad as I wanted it back then, you would do absolutely everything you can today. You would be at your absolute limit, working all day until your body just fucking crumbles, and training hard and everything, trying to send as much DMs, make as much sales, make as much money, learn as much things, try to help as many people, provide as many value as you can until your eyes are just closing and you can't stay awake anymore, and just waking up after 3 hours again or 4 hours again at 4 a.m. That's what I was doing, but that's how bad I wanted it. And it's like, I didn't even wanted the outcome. I didn't even wanted that life. I just wanted to prove to myself that I can do the work, that I can go through these hard moments. I just wanted to prove to myself that I'm a man of my word, and I'll actually do the tasks. And every single time I've executed something, I was just already happy that I just executed it. I didn't even care about the results. Most of you, okay, need to do these things. Then you just go finally find some motivation to go and execute the tasks. Then you just do the tasks, and obviously you're not gonna get any results. And then you just kind of like, shit, it's like, what's the point, bro? I didn't get the results. Like, you're doing things only if they seem worth it. The man who do the work and he gives everything for a result that it's not guaranteed will always win. You guys only do things that are worth it. And let me tell you, many things in your life, a lot of the opportunities that you have will not fucking seem worth it, especially in the beginning. When I started posting content on social media, even the first 1 year, it didn't seem worth it. It didn't make sense. When I started doing online fitness coaching, in the beginning, it didn't seem worth it. I was like, who the fuck is gonna buy like $500, $1,000, $2,000 even, fitness coaching program? It just doesn't seem worth it. Like, I'm making all this like fucking wrong. Most of the things in your life wouldn't seem worth it, but you should do them anyway, because you just learn to validate yourself, not from the result, but internally, by the fact that you just show up, by the fact that you're a man of your word. So most of you guys right now have tasks. You have things that you need to get done right now, but why are you not doing them, bro? Obviously, watching motivational videos on YouTube, or how to make money on YouTube, or all these things doesn't do shit. When it finally comes of you doing the tasks that are uncomfortable, that actually is gonna move the needle for you, you just always get them for later. You need to do these things, and then a friend calls you, yo bro, let's go out, and you just go out. Or you let your girlfriend distract you, and then you just give her attention. Or you just message with a girl, or you go out on a date. Like, you are fucking broke, bro. You're not where you want to be, and I already have these things that you need to get done. I already have these tasks or actions that you need to take, but you're just always like pushing them for later. You have things that you push for later and that you have to do right now that you haven't done probably from weeks, from months, some of you guys, and they're just adding more weight to you, and every single day is just more weight to you, and you're just getting lower and lower and lower. So at the end of the day, you guys have all these excuses of why you're not where you want to be, why this, why that. But when it comes to doing the tasks that are uncomfortable, that are actually gonna move the needle, the things that you don't want to do, that are hard for you, when it comes to that, you never do them. But then it's like all these excuses that you guys have. That's why you're not successful. No, bro. Like, you know what you have to do, but it's like, why are you not doing it? Like, are you actually, do you actually want it bad enough? Do you want it as bad enough as me? If I was not on track, if I was not pushing myself to the limits every fucking single day, I just couldn't live. Like, I couldn't live without the feeling of, waking up super early, feeling like shit, doing all the uncomfortable things that I have to do, and getting all the shit done, and just, falling asleep, feeling so productive, feeling like I have given absolutely everything today. And with that feeling, just feeling, going to sleep. Like, if I didn't have that, I knew that I was just not gonna make it. I didn't have any excuses. This month I didn't make enough money, or this business model didn't work out for me because of this. No. Like, I always knew these are the things that I have to do. They're super hard for me and uncomfortable, and I have to do them right now, not tomorrow, not next week. When some friend calls me, I'm like, sorry bro, like, I can't go out, I have to do these things done. No girls, no dates, no time with my family, no time with my friends, nothing, bro. Just literally pushing myself to the limit every single day, with my trainings, with my habits, with the work that I had to do, with learning stuff, boring stuff, doing the boring work, because the boring work is what actually moves the needle. The boring work is what actually gonna give you that success and you're gonna make money from. If you just expect that you're gonna just do something so fun and enjoyable and you're gonna get so successful, it's simply not true, because then everybody will do it, and then there will be like no competition, no aspect of, okay, this is hard and that's why it's working. This is hard and nobody wants to go through that, and that's why if you go, you will be blessed this life. So you have to understand, the harder something that you're doing is, the bigger the outcome, the bigger the result you're gonna get. So are you doing hard things every fucking single day? Are you doing extremely uncomfortable things? And that's why when I started in the beginning, you need to start living hard life. You need to add more things to your life that makes your life harder and uncomfortable by yourself. You need to add these things. And then once you get used to it, it's just gonna become the norm. You're just gonna adapt to it. After months and months, I told you I'm waking up at 4 a.m. from months and months and months, well over 6 months. And it finally became easy. Like, since last week, it's right now, it's like nothing for me to just wake up at 4 a.m. Even though I had maybe 3 hours of sleep or 4, it doesn't matter. It's not hard for me to wake up anymore at 4 a.m. But it was fucking, painful as fuck in the last 6 months of doing it. But now, my body, my mind, I just finally adapted to it, and now this is just the norm. So anything hard that you do, at some point, is gonna become the norm, and you're gonna adapt to it, and then you can add more. That more, at some point, is gonna be the norm, and then you just add more, and then you add more, and more, and more. You need to learn to go all the way to the limit. All the way to the limit. Getting used to it, and then just adding a little bit more, adding a little bit more. That's how you fucking grow to a level that it's just not even fathom to most normal people. Most people tell me that, Alex, you changed so much in the last 6 months. I don't even feel like you're not the same friend that I used to have. It's like, that's the fucking point, bro. I changed so much. That's the fucking point. You need to change. If you want to have that specific life, you're only going to get that life if you change and you become the person who can have that life. So if you want to have all these cars and things and retire your parents and make X amount of money and have that freedom to do whatever you want, you need to become somebody who's capable of doing that. And right now, you're not. So you need to go through the hard stuff. So you've built that type of person, and then your life is just gonna come. It's just gonna naturally get attracted to you. But that's what I'm telling you guys. You need to start doing things that are hard for you. You need to make your life more uncomfortable and harder. I'm not talking, my life is already hard, bro. Like, I'm broke and I don't know what to do and I'm lost. Like, I'm depressed and I'm broke. Like, that's not actually, like, most of your guys' lives are pretty fucking easy. Like, even though I might be way more successful than you and I might have way more money or whatever, like, trust me, my life, it's more uncomfortable and harder than yours. And that's why I'm here. So you being broke or whatever doesn't mean your life is uncomfortable. Like, you pretty much have unlimited food. You can, you have where to sleep. It's like your life is not that uncomfortable, bro. Like, if it was, like, you would change it. That's the problem, is that your life, even though you think it's bad, it's actually like you're all right with that. Like, you don't want it bad enough. And that's where everything comes down to. Like, how bad do you fucking want it? Because if you wanted it bad enough as I wanted it back then, you wouldn't have all these tasks right now sitting for months and weeks or whatever. You wouldn't be watching like YouTube motivational videos or videos on YouTube on how to make money. But when it comes to actually doing something uncomfortable and hard that actually moves the needle, that's actually gonna give you some results. When it comes to that, you're not taking any action. You always just, I'll do it later. A friend calls you, let's go out, bro. You go out. You go on a date. You just give time to your girlfriend. I'm gonna watch a movie, I'm gonna do it later. Let me just check my stories on Instagram and then I'm gonna do it later. Like, you wouldn't do that if you actually wanted it bad enough, bro. So how bad do you fucking want it? Because you have to choose between the both pains. You have to choose from the pain of discomfort or the pain of regret. That's it. And trust me, the pain of regret weighs way more compared to the pain of discipline, compared to the pain of discomfort in doing the hard things. Because again, once you start doing them for a long time, they become the norm. They just become what you're used to. It's nothing anymore. These things are not hard anymore. But it's just in the beginning, that first couple of months of doing them. So you have to choose, which pain do you want? Do you want a pain of regret, of living a normal life, living a life that you don't want it, a life without purpose, a life without meaning and nothing, not being able to have freedom to retire your parents? Do you want that pain, the pain of regret, knowing that you could but you didn't because you were just lazy? Do you want that pain, or do you want the pain of some discomfort and discipline? You have to fucking choose. But I know which one it's way better, because I've done both, and I can tell you the pain of regret, it's far worse than the pain of discipline. See you in the video next time.